sorry, I guess. Just apologize until somebody shows up. Hi, Cosmic Cabbage. I'm sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. The legend is live. Thank you. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are doing okay today. I hope you're being forgiven for all your sins. I hope people are hearing your sides of the story. Don't be sorry, says Cosmic Cabbage. Well, I wish that was an option at this point, but I don't know what to do with life, says I forgive you. Thank you. And not a lot of us know what to do with life, except apologize. Cosmic says, I'm doing well, thank you. Good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I hope nobody's coming after your brand or your name, trying to bring you down. I'm here for the truth and nothing but. Yo Jose G says, nothing but. Well, sometimes the smelly truth is all we can speak, Brittany Feliciano says, he's not sorry, don't be fooled. Well, you have no idea what you're talking about. Trevor, did you kill somebody on July 7th, 2023? No, I think I was out of town. I don't know what to do with life, says, no, he is. As in, I'm sorry, I hope? Cosmic Cabbage says, you in the right place then, Yo Jose G. That is true. You are in the right place. Message retracted. Cosmic, I can understand retracting a message. I've tried many times. I hope everybody is, doing their research on all of the allegations and trying to get to the truth and the bottom of this story instead of taking things at face value. I know a lot of times when you see something on the internet, it's very easy to believe it's true. And if it's interesting enough and entertaining enough, people want to believe it's true because they want to participate in the drama and, fixate their troubles on someone who's not themselves. Redacty says, I can never forgive you for what you have done this time, man. I'm sorry. I know things were bad. The Alphabet Mafia needs answers. Listen, I don't deal with mobs, mafias, groups, or group sexual activities anymore. Seems I've made a severe lapse in my judgment. Well, yes, I have. But some people who've made lapses in judgment have, successful YouTube channels and boxing careers and podcasts. And some people are forced into a life of shame. So I found a lawyer for you, by the way. Cosmic, thank you. As you know, I've been desperately searching for a lawyer. Nobody who used to represent me will anymore. And as far as legal troubles, I've got many, But thank you all, at least the ones who are here, the ones who forgive me. I appreciate you hearing my side of the story. Melonhead E says he's sorry because he got caught, shaking my head. That's what a lot of people say, They think I'm just sorry because I got caught, but that's not true. How are you doing today after all these false accusations? I've been better. He's going to need Saul Goodman on this case. It's too bad. Even Mr. Goodman refuses to work with me at this point. It's gotten to that level. The severity of my situations. But, it's tough because I see people whose careers can still thrive after many allegations and many controversies. And, here I am just struggling to get an ounce of forgiveness. Oh my, can't even get Saul Goodman. Yes, it's very sad. Do you still have financial security after your sponsors left you? I wouldn't call it security, no. Chris Pop says, love you, Trevor. Thank you. Your love fuels me and it keeps me going in these hard times. It's funny you mentioned Saul Goodman. Mark Magalus just died. Oh God, I'm sorry. Who's Mark Magalus? I hope you get better. Thank you. I don't know what to do with life. And Alphabet says, like a minute ago, he died at the age of 83. RIP, bro. RIP, bro, is right. I'm incredibly sorry for anyone going through a tough time after the death of Mark Magalus, who I know and know personally and have known for years. Um, Unfortunately, he didn't want to associate with me after my troubles, which is understandable. Yo, emo mom says, "Hey, oh, the one that played Hector in Breaking Bad. Oh, I knew that because I knew him, and yeah, that is very very sad. Oh, you know, what can someone say in this troubling time other than I'm sorry? You know, I'm sorry for some of the things I said, some of the things I did, and a lot of people online, they think I'm undeserving of a platform. Some think I'm undeserving of a life, which is horrific to read about yourself, you know, but I just want to apologize and you know, let you guys know that not everything you see on the internet is true. A lot of the things I said and a lot of the things I've been accused of saying are taken out of context. And I feel context is very important when it comes to public controversy. When people only get one side of the story, they don't have a chance to fully analyze the situation. Cole, the editor, says, "How could you run over all those children with a lawnmower?" Listen, I've paid my dues, and currently I'm dealing with a multitude of other controversies, so I'm not quite sure I can speak on that one at the moment. Hippo Party Master says, "What's going on?" I wish I could tell you, Hippo. Melonhead E says, "That requires skills to be fair," and yes, it did. Um, you know, prior to my life of shame, I was leading quite a life of skill. I was master of all trades. Trevor, tell me it's okay. I wish I could. Things don't feel okay, they don't look okay, and quite frankly, where I'm sitting, they don't smell okay. I'm worried this could be a sign of the end as far as my career. Yo, emo mom says, "You wish they don't even taste okay." No, they don't. They taste quite off-putting. What I wish I could taste is forgiveness. A taste I've not known in such a long time due to the the many troubles I've had in the spotlight. And these are the trials and tribulations that come with being a public figure. I did not cause 9/11. I won't speak anymore on my participation. Those five civilians in 2003, that's a different matter, and um, it was ruled an accident in court. So truly, there's no blame. This is tough for me to get on here and speak my truth, and to do it without a ukulele is it's hard. You know, that is one of those skills that unfortunately I didn't pick up before being forced into the situation I live now. This is like the man arrested for everything meme. I'm unfamiliar and I'm sorry, but I need you know, I just need to treat this as a serious matter. Many people think this is a meme or a joke or a character of sorts. It's not. It's purely me searching for forgiveness, pursuing forgiveness. Trevor, did you shave my cat's head? My cat's head? I did. I'll admit to that, but I didn't find it to be problematic as your cat had a really bad haircut. No, not the kitty. Yes, I'm incredibly sorry about that. The cat is okay, however, I hope. And, you know, I've just been upset. I've been upset. I've seen a lot of people questioning what I do online, and it begs the question of why others have gotten away with it, you know? As the master of kitties, I must avenge them. Look, I'll stay out of your business as far as cats are concerned. I'm sorry. Trevor, admit that you were the one who shaved the fork and the baby. What? Didn't catch that last word, but I won't admit to anything. And at this moment, I'd like to pull something up here. That is the.
Slapping them up. This episode was brought to you by Opera GX.
What podcast was I listening to? Impulsive. It's my favorite podcast.
We all love YouTuber apologies, and if you're thinking to yourself, Charlie, I don't like YouTuber apologies, well then you're lying to yourself, and more importantly, you're lying to me, and you
Thank
make
you,
me sick to
Charlie.
my fucking stomach, make me want to spit. Everybody
Not him.
loves-
Okay. Yo, emo mom. I'm curious as to why you don't like either Charlie or Logan Paul. And then I saw something about mass murder, which guys, um, please keep all war crimes in the DMs. I'd prefer not to speak on these topics publicly. But I just wanted to go over this real quick. I saw that this gentleman, Moist Critical, also known as Charlie. Charlie is interesting. Used to, now he is boring. Oh. Well, fortunately for you, this is one of his older videos. One that made me deeply upset when I realized that it was missing something, and we'll get to that. But I'm gonna let it play for a second.
YouTuber apologies.
Sorry, I don't
It's
have a cool
classic
setup.
and a staple on the internet. Nobody says I'm sorry more than YouTubers. YouTubers apologize more than a child whose parents just caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. So today I'll be looking at some famous
Which I've never done, by the way. I've never put my hand in a cookie jar. Cosmic says, I found your forgiveness through that video. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Yes, a very long time ago, I voiced my opinion on this video that I felt I deserved some sort of involvement, but, you know, not much came of it. I hope Charlie revisits the topic at some point and decides to give me the credit I deserve for pioneering a genre of content that many much bigger creators at this point have ripped off.
YouTuber apologies and slapping them on a tier list, so get a box of tissues out because some of these are real tear jerkers. The first apology we'll be looking at is actually historically significant. It is the Fine Brothers React apology. This was kind of the progenitor of YouTube apologies and really set the bar low, extremely low, for every apology that would
Have you ever tried
follow.
rice?
And it really just
No.
kind of kicked everything off. Really, the
No, I
genesis
don't
of
eat
YouTubers
food.
apologizing. Now, the Fine Brothers React
Perfect
channel
for
is kinda
shoving
like
into noses. Okay, well that's a
people have finally
better use for rice. Lunar Luminary says, I'm sorry to hear that your hard effort content was overlooked by these knockoffs. Thank you. Thank you for that opinion. That it's good to see that some people still have a head on their shoulders and can recognize content theft and, you know, just low effort material when they see it. It pains me as someone who puts an insane amount of time and effort into planning, writing, filming, editing, producing, directing, and starring in each piece of my own content. Trevor, I just got an Amber Alert. What did you do? I didn't do anything. If I did, you would have gotten a Trevor Alert. I don't know if they've quite rolled those out yet, but they are on the way. Cosmic Cabbage says that wasn't him. I might be lost. I may have forgot what we were talking about. That was me, Merlin. Yeah, your last live vid took 37,000 years a day. That's so much effort. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad people see the effort I put in. And yes, sometimes these videos take years to plan. Sometimes they take decades. It does require teams of people, and I've got people I need to pay and support. I have producers, co-writers, executives, investors, all sorts of people that I need to take care of. And when other people so shamelessly rip off my content and use it to make themselves, to bring themselves higher in the chain of content creation, then it pains me. Yo, emo mom says, aha, I knew your apologies were fake. Well, that's not what I'm saying here. I've never made a fake apology. I just say that I put time and effort into them. Who would think that such an influential and well-versed YouTuber such as Penguin Zero hasn't touched? Damn it. I can't read fast. I'm sorry. Cosmic Cabbage, do you still own a home? No, I've been evicted, as many of you saw, and I'm currently staying in a friend's garage slash attic basement in South Florida. So, uh, hopefully one day I'll get back on my feet and I can continue uh, just making content and making people happy and doing what I want to do. But for right now, it's a struggle and it's been tough. Oh yes, sorry, I have stage 6 dementia. I'm incredibly sorry to hear that. Fornax says, I came for the ukulele. I'm incredibly sorry. I can't play the ukulele. What led you to the fateful day that made you make so many heartfelt apologies? Well, it wasn't really a choice. I was kind of forced into the matter once people found out about all my crimes. Twitter put me on blast, and I had no choice but to respond. Can you show us your Yorkies for bonus cuteness points? I will if I can find them. No Uke? I'm sorry. And then Yo Emo Mom says, only then will we forgive you. I'll expose the Yorkies. I'll be sure to do that before we wrap up here. I've just got to see if I can retrieve them from the stranger I left watching them. Let's see what the Fine Brothers say.
Watching that god awful show. And in 2016, the Fine Brothers were at the height of their popularity. The
I think
React
X
series
is
is
a
basically they
horrible
just
name
take
for Twitter,
random
and it looks
people,
like
kids,
porn
teens,
now. I know
adults,
that's what
sit them down
everybody's
and
saying.
show them memes and then ask them one question: what did you think of the video?
No
And that's the
promises on
entire
the
show,
dogs
and it
being
went on for
alive.
years, and it used to be super popular when the internet was still this magical,
Let's get to the
mystical thing
juice,
nobody
huh?
understood. And the Fine Brothers and all of their moans and like tries.
All right. So we can see at this point he's ranked quite a couple apologies. He's got rice gum. He's got some guy with his dog. The Fine Brothers, Tana Mongoose. That's great. That's fine. I understand. There's a couple pictures left in this batch, and I can't say any of them are me. So this is where I have trouble. And then when we get down to this section, we're gonna see a YouTuber who's very clearly ripped off a ton of my content.
Logan Paul, for those that don't remember, not too long ago, filmed a dead man.
He even ripped off my look. Look.
Posted it as part of his vlog. Like a sick fuck, he used that as part of the entertainment of the vlog.
I look just like Logan Paul.
Oh, it's a dead body. Oh, it's a real dead body, guys. Buy the fucking Maverick merch. Woohoo!
And that's, on the topic of dead bodies, Logan Paul, one dead body. Step your game up, brother.
Ooh, Maverick merch, baby. Dead man over there. I'm honestly still surprised he didn't go over there and just start putting Maverick merch on the corpse, to be honest. It was some
Good
disgusting
idea.
shit, and it caused.
And why do you like Impulsive so much?
Backlash for Logan Paul, and really the platform as a whole. It was just damaging to.
I'm in love with Mike Magalik, his co-host.
So then Logan Paul made an apology in response to it being the most
What you mean by that?
apology to ever be posted, where he just says he's made a severe lapse in his judgment and the shit is bad and he's sorry. It was straight, it was to the point. There's really not a whole lot to dig into with the apology itself. It's just the most.
So, Logan Paul somehow managed to get away with more than a single account of content theft. That's correct. He's stolen, just incredible amounts of content. He doesn't associate with his dwarf friend anymore, which is upsetting. I think I just don't see him anymore. And I think he killed his dog or something. So, and if that's not true, let's pretend it's true, just so we can overcome, you know. But I was upset when I saw this, and then I saw another popular creator, Sunny V2. He made a video about the worst YouTuber apologies of all time, which to be the best at something, I feel like you simultaneously have to be the worst. And it was just upsetting not to be involved. All of your apologies would be F on that list. Thank you, Cosmic Cabbage. That means a lot, I think. Yeah. Social repose should be given a very separate, or a separate tier at the very bottom. Yeah, social repose was a strange one, wasn't it? That's the person who dressed like a goth or something. Your comment on Sunny V2 brought me here. Oh, great. So we've got I mean, two of you know the dawn of my resentment towards apology tier lists and apology rankings and things, because it's very sad not to be involved, you know. I just feel like when you put this much work into it, you should get some sort of spotlight. And cheated on his girl and still obsessed with his ex. That was 6 years ago. Oof, gosh. Lunar luminary, Jesus. Just be careful not to misgender anyone that is unacceptable in the modern era. No one will forgive you. Lunar, I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't gender anybody. Never have, never will. I don't even have, well, I won't speak on what is going on here. Can't misgender anybody if nobody has genders. I'm not going to agree nor disagree because I don't know if that's true, and I don't want to get in any more controversies. I feel like maybe this is some sort of setup, and you're trying to get me into another Japan 1942 situation. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I was doing this. Anyway, you know, that was upsetting. I don't really know what do your usual April Fool's pranks involved. I'll tell you this, I don't do pranks. Pranks, one of the biggest issues I've had as far as being a public figure and getting into trouble. You know, the fake kidnapping pranks, I started that trend. The walking into strangers' houses, I started these trends. And I wouldn't want to get re-involved in that world, especially to see where the successors of my work have taken that field. It's upsetting, you know. Cosmic Cabbage says you're old. This is very true. Bob said, I forgot I was subscribed to your channel and I had no idea who you were for a second. I thought a YouTuber like got into a huge controversy and I was so scared for a minute. Well, that's exactly what's happening, Bob. I am a huge YouTuber and a huge controversy, and you know, just trying to fight my way out. Cole, the editor, are you going to talk about the orphans that you were skydiving and how you stole their parachutes? Stole is a very loose term. I feel like it's a kind of like a blanket statement of what can be interpreted as many different definitions. I wouldn't quite call it that, but you know, it, I just wouldn't say I stole from the orphans as much as took what was necessary. I'm sorry. And if anyone is offended or has been offended by the things I've said and the things I've done, then I mean, I have trouble living with myself with these types of accusations and these kind of things. They break you down. And you know, I didn't want to live a life like this where I have to constantly, sorry. It's just, things get so hard. And I just want to be a good person for my family and my friends and my followers. And I just want because Doggy. Not everything you see on the internet is true. And I hope you guys can forgive me. And I'm gonna take some time off of social media to think about what I've done. I love you guys. I'm sorry.